Hey, you saw that spot in the Hell in the Cell where Drew went for his move?
And he landed
on his back on the stairs.
Drew fighting Cody or fighting Punk. He does a move called the Claymore kick where he jumps in the air and he kicks you in the face. So he went to attempt that shit at Punk, and Punk was face first, like holding himself up on the stairs. So Drew missed him and landed right on the corner of the fucking stairs, like right on his back, all crazy. Boom. You gotta watch that Hell in the Cell match now. That was a crazy fucking match, dog.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! I don't believe this!
But if you watch the pay-per-view and you see the Hell in a Cell match, it was fucking crazy. That's the best Hell in a Cell match that I've seen since Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. I don't know. I was thinking maybe Triple H and Shawn Michaels because they did a Hell in a Cell match too. That was pretty good.
You know, Mick Foley Undertaker was after Triple.
Yeah, it was, but that wasn't good. It was just that spot was good. You know, it was just.
Which one?
But it was just that one with the Undertaker. It was just basically Undertaker beat my ass. You know. But if you watch the HBK and Undertaker, they were going back and forth until like the middle of the match.
I'm not saying it wasn't good for sure, but yeah, that was probably the most famous.
It's because I like the way they used it, because they used it to end a feud. They had pay-per-views that were called Hell in a Cell. And they had like 3 Hell in a Cell matches in one pay-per-view.
And they were just matches.
Yeah, they were just matches in the ring. You know what I'm saying? They had a first woman Hell in a Cell, but all they did was wrestle in the fucking ring.
Remember the red one?
Oh my god! They did one with who was it? The Fendi, the Fiend against who?
Seth Rollins.
Against Seth Rollins, and the whole match it was just a red light.
Well, no, the cage was they dyed it red.
Yeah, but it was like a red light, and it was like this match is so fucking stupid. That's what WWE for me was like. That's
and you remember how they ended that one?
No.
The referee, the referee called it like TKO.
How can you do that?
And a Hell in a Cell
match. You can't do a fucking TKO.
He said it's over with. He can't go on no more.
But
know your history.
That's why the last 10 years of Hell in a Cell has been watered down bullshit, and the fact that they came out and you got to give Drew McIntyre respect for going through with the match or whatever, you know. But Punk's the one I think laid out this whole fucking feud. If he didn't lay it out, he had fingers in it, because Punk's probably the last guy, and I'll say next to him and Randy Orton, that are connected to the old generation of wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Now the new wrestlers, maybe Kevin Owens, maybe AJ Styles, but those guys don't think like how Randy Orton and fucking Punk think about wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And that's the last connection. After those 2 guys leave,
and they're probably the only guys that can actually have sway to do anything about their storylines in the backstage. Everyone else is younger in the game, and they don't got
But they should learn from him. Just like that's the whole thing that happened in AEW. Punk was trying to put his knowledge to everybody, and everybody was like, "Fuck you, we don't need you, whatever." Like he's a prima donna because they didn't like the way he left WWE and all this other shit, you know. And they fucked up because AEW wouldn't be where they're at, right? They would be totally bigger right now if they took care of the motherfuckers that bring in the money. He chose the Young Bucks that draw no money, the Punk that fucking million views everywhere he fucking goes, you know? But that was the best Hell in a Cell match since then. So the past 10 to 12 years, say 15 years even, Hell in a Cell match has been shit. And they just brought it back.